Good morning, everybody. So, emergency brake. Wow, my rear windshield is taking a while to defrost. It normally doesn't take that long. All right. Good morning, everybody. So, I'm back. Like, you have no idea how good this feels. So I went to obviously I've had like a lot going on, and like obviously they're still going to take some time to process all of the stuff that's happened, especially because like that's the hardest thing about trying to deal with all of everything that happened, was it all happened at the same time, one right after the other, after the other, after the other. Like, I did not get a chance to process a major event before another major event happened, and it just became too much, man. Like, there's only so much one person can handle at a time. And I was seriously challenged with how much I could handle at one time. Weird sneeze. Like, I went to jiu-jitsu Tuesday. Oh no, I left my ring at home. And so we do our class, and then we go do a group workout in the other room. And like, I had to sit out during the group workout. I was like, I can't do this right now. I'm not in a good place. Like, especially as we were doing like a lot of we were doing knee on stomach stuff, and it like started hurting my stomach, and I was just like, I'm a mess. Like, I asked him, I was like, can I go home? And he goes, like, yeah, you can, but why don't you just sit on the sides and bow out with us? And I was like, okay, I can do that. I sat on the sidelines and bowed out with them. And then I went last night, and I'm back. No, I did really good last night. I'm really happy. I'm really starting to feel closer to what I was before all of this stuff happened. Again, obviously, I'm still gonna have a lot to process through, but that's going to take time. However, it's going to be a lot easier to do that once I'm back in a better base headspace, which last night definitely got me better there. So I'm happy. I did 2 minutes worth of sit-ups. Okay, not straight. Obviously, I had to take a break because obviously, Jesus, sorry. I tried a new location for the stand that my phone is on. Obviously, it's not working out the best, so I'll have to adjust it later. But I'm running late to work because I had to wait for my front windows to defrost. Yeah. But I'm really good at psyching myself out. However, I had a good partner who helped me out. Also, I like never know. Like, I know what to do with my arms during push-ups or sit-ups, but I hate it. Like, I don't know. I wish I could just like tuck them away, just temporarily. Like, I don't know. If I get a red light, you're gonna see me shift this stand. But yeah. So like, I like was able to do all that and everything else like that, and my coach likes to spend time while watching and helping the class out before ours, spending that time balancing on a ball. And I made the joke. He was holding the ball, and he was standing by me. I made the joke. I was like, I'm really tempted to just bat that ball away. And he goes, well, here, why don't you try to balance on it? And I was like, I mean, me balance and coordinate something. We'll see how that goes. And it actually went really well. And it was like the more advanced class that was going, because obviously I'm a little baby like them. And I almost got up to my knees. Yay, red light. Already. And I'm about to lose the red light. So we're going to try to do this quickly. Okay. Oh no, too far forward. Third time's a charm. There we go. Oh, I like it so much better. Okay. There's still coffee on my phone. But yeah, I managed to like go ahead and get up to my knees for a little bit last night, and when I lost balance on my knees, go down to back all on fours, and I just roll off the ball. So, and every time I did fall off the ball, it was controlled. So, next week, I'm going to continue the attempt to master the ball. So, okay. So I had to reconnect my hairband. Which, also, like, not sponsored, but hardcore, thank you, Pro Hair Tie, for realsies, because like, I was talking to the other girl in my class when I first started, and she goes, oh yeah, your hair will fall out, like, it's whatever. And I can assure you, my hair has not fallen out a single time. It just hasn't. Although for some really weird reason, one time when I was just working out, like I was with my personal trainer, and I was laying down on the bench, the hair tie came undone. I was like, what? Yeah, I was just like leaning back like this, and all of a sudden I went, like I just felt it pop. I was like, oh god. I sat up and it came unraveled from my ponytail, and I was like, this is fantastic. So yeah. Okay, it's getting a little too steamy in here. But yeah. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my hair. I obviously had a shower last night. But yeah. I'm gonna go personal training tonight. Ugh, I might do leg day. I can only do leg days on Fridays. I cannot start my week off with leg days. I will die. I will die. So yeah. And also, I decided that once my class ends, because I hate myself, that I'm going to start working out, like continue working out 3 times a week, or 5 times a week. And since I can do personal training and jiu-jitsu on Wednesdays, I'm thinking I might do every other one. But what I might also do is do every 3rd one. So Wednesday PT, or first Wednesday PT, second Wednesday jiu-jitsu or BJJ, which is very simple, and then 3rd Wednesday off. Because sometimes it's really like the mental energy, especially because like I do PT right after I get home. So I get home, I immediately have to get changed, and or not, depending on what I wear to work. Yay, nitty life. But immediately get changed, immediately get ready, get my shoes on, and I have a few minutes to kind of just sit and rest. But I gotta head back out shortly after I get home, and it's just like, I wanna lay down. I wanna spend some time at home. BJJ doesn't take place until 8, and I get home around 5. So I can eat breakfast, or eat dinner, and whatnot, and relax for a little bit, and then I gotta go out, and then I get home so late that I like have no time to celebrate that what I did, and all of that energy and adrenaline that I've kicked up. So it would be nice to have one weekday off, and in which case, because I am enjoying the 5 days working out, in which case I could just go to the all-women's class at my gym on the weekend instead. And then there we go, still working out 5 days a week, just taking a Wednesday and moving it on to a Saturday. And then the other Wednesday's BJJ day, going to a different gym. So, I might do that. I need coffee. Ew. Yummies. Very vanilla-y. I did a vanilla protein shake with vanilla creamer and a little bit of vanilla syrup. It goes better with the vanilla, with the hazelnut. The caramel with the hazelnut, however, whew, that was so good. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Back to my, getting closer back to my usual self. So, yay. Also, I was talking to a friend who's helping me with one of my stories about figuring out who the main villain was going to be, because it's one of the fanfiction ones. And I did not read comic books growing up. There were too many pictures. Like, I was that kid who needed a book to keep her busy for most of the day if she needed or wanted it to. Like, I started reading chapter books the second I could get my hands on them. And then somebody wanted to show me comic books. I was like, but I can finish that in like 5 minutes. And they're like, no, you look at the artwork. And I'm like, but I want to read. I am a very big bookworm. I have 3 Nooks. And the Nook app on every device that can have the Nook app. So yeah. And I've been taking 2 Nooks to work with me every day. I am so weird. Ooh, that's pretty. The sun is like, has obviously risen because you can see me. Hello. But though there's still a little bit of fog and the way the clouds were set over the trees on the river. I love it. But yeah. The one thing I do hate though is like, I'm probably gonna keep finding glass in my car for a little bit longer. Like I had 2 hiding in my vent over here, that I had to try to get out. Also, I can't buy anything. I have no money and like no way of getting money. And that's really annoying. Cause, and I love my BGG gym. Cause I was talking to my coach, cause I was like, you have to put my card on hold. Like you can't charge me right now. I don't have a card for you to charge. And he goes, that's fine. So I come in today and he goes, or yesterday, and he went, so I went ahead and put your car on hold. So there's not gonna be any charges or anything else like that. And I was like, thank you, I really appreciate that. I should hopefully be getting it soon, but like, I'm really frustrated because it's a different feeling going, oh, I can't stop by Wendy's and finally try their breakfast because I have no money, versus I can't go and stop by Wendy's and finally try their breakfast because I have no way to pay for it. Because like I have no way of getting cash. And it's also like then I can't order lunch when I'm at work, which I mean that isn't the worst thing. But it's still all very like. And he goes, do you need me to spot you some money? I was like, no, it's fine. Like, thank God I have a dad that is like willing to help out. But no, it's just more the point that all of my money's on my debit card or my credit card. And you can't order food for lunch with cash. So it's just trying to balance all of that. It's really frustrating. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. One of the other reasons why I wanted to be an actor is the money. So apparently you can't admit that, because when Henry Cavill did, he got a lot thrown at him for admitting that the money of being a famous actor is a benefit and he enjoys it. I'm like, who wouldn't? You all are just jealous that it isn't you. I'm jealous it isn't me. He's Superman, man. Let him have the money. Damn. But no, that was the other reason. Is because also like I saw how glorious like all the actresses and actors were, and I was like, And you could see them traveling. I was like, I wanna be able to do that. Please and thank you. While also acting, like making that much money off of something I love. Yes. Please. Perfect life. Well, I mean, perfect base for a life. Go. Sorry. It was a yellow one. But yeah. I just wish I had enough money that is financially comfortable. The one big bill stops in February. And February is coming up faster than it felt like last month. But last month was hell. As we all know. At least for me. I think I realized because it was because 2020 went really easy on me. Like for the most part, I had a relatively easy 2020, especially in comparison to everybody else. So I guess 2020 felt that it needed to catch up in my life and just made October hell. But it's a new month, so I have hope. And oh my god, we're going so slow. But yeah. I was hoping for a really pretty sunrise. I was going to show you this morning, but there isn't one, sorry. If there ever is one, I promise to show it to you though, because lately, like, the sunrises on my way to work have been really pretty. Also very blinding. Very annoying. All of the sun in my eyes. Also, just feels great to be back in Rowena. I love my car. I love that I can have her plugged in and play music. And I can play my music stupidly loud on the road at night. When I get out of BJJ and I'm pumped. Okay, I'm not that bad. I promise. I try to keep... When I pull up to a red light, and especially if I see that people around me have their windows down, oh my god, I try to I turn the sound down a little bit, and as I start entering residential areas, I turn the volume down a bit. But, and also my bass isn't one of those like really, really pounding, like, at least I don't think you can feel it in another car. Obviously, I'm not in a car around me, so I can't tell you. Excuse me, but I try not to be that bad of a driver, but because I hate being stuck next to that driver or in front or behind that car. So I really try really hard not to be that car. However, let me enjoy my life and my music. Especially because in one of the stories that I'm writing, I've basically been trying to give it a soundtrack. And I listen to a very diverse sound, like, amount of music. Oh, also, okay, my favorite, I finally have a title to give you guys to look up for my favorite Hobbit soundtrack song. Thrice Welcome. So THRICE, Welcome. Especially like the beginning part, the dun 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 dun. I don't know. For me, it's just like I heard it, and I heard it when I saw the movie, and I was like, "Oh my god, that is!" My mind was blown by just how brilliant that sound was. It doesn't even make sense, but like my brain has latched onto that sound, and I just like I love it. I stupidly love it. And I'm only a little bit ashamed of how stupidly I love it. Like okay, but that song's also like that sound for that song, like, it's one of Schwartz, a genius. So actually, that's one thing that I really want to do. One of my favorite composers, and quite honestly, probably like, okay, I can't give him my favorite title. Sorry, but like, the one who's had my heart the longest has been Hans Zimmer. And normally I will do this thing when I just need like a movie marathon, and I will pick an actor because I don't normally know what to pick. So I'll pick an actor and I will look up a bunch of movies that they're in, what I have access to, and I will just binge some of that actor's movies. I think I'm gonna do with composers this time and do Hans Zimmer. Because also then I have like an excuse to see a couple movies that I haven't seen before that I definitely should have. We're not gonna reveal which ones. I can rewatch some movies that I really love. Like he did all but the first Pirates of the Caribbean, and I haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean in so long. And also because as I was like writing something else up and needed music and I wasn't in the mood for classical, I went ahead and put on Hans Zimmer and forgot he does a lot of the DC movies till I heard one of the songs from Man of Steel out of context. Like I wasn't looking at what songs were playing, and it was just one song in Man of Steel I was like, oh my god, I really like this song. I wonder what movie it's from. And then I was like, oh shit, it's Man of Steel. Like, how do I not remember hearing this when I watched the movie? Because I mean, yes, I saw The Avengers 7 times in theaters. Yeah, I'll repeat that because I know you're probably in shock. I saw the Avengers movie 7 times in the movie theaters. No, I did not pay to see the Avengers 7 times in the movie theaters. But with that, and then this is my last parting note, and I gotta go. With that, I grew up with the Cartoon Network Justice League cartoon, and it was one of my favorite shows growing up. I loved watching it so much. So yeah. Anyways, I'm at work. I will see all you lovely people later.